So, chat, it's been a while since I've played Minecraft on stream, but I have been playing it quite a lot off stream. I say quite a lot, you know, it's like the odd hour or two here and there, just doing little bits and chipping away. And I'll be honest, I can't remember what the last thing was that I was doing on stream with Minecraft. It was probably the frog light farm. In fact, it was, because I haven't done any of that off stream, because I thought I was quite enjoying streaming that process. But there have been other little bits that I've been doing around the area that I've, you know, it's just like, just little things. But before we get into that, I want to show you something. Now, if you are on my Discord, you will have seen the images already. But basically, I have designed the first of many skyscrapers. Now, this isn't complete. The design isn't complete. We've got to fill this area in here, and I'm not quite sure whether I want it to be flat or bulky or like push out a little bit. I actually kind of like the idea of it being flat like that, actually, weirdly enough. Originally, my idea was that it was going to like kind of extrude outwards like this in like boxy form. So there'd be like little a section down here that would stick out, and then it would go in, then it would go out and in. But actually, I kind of like that flat. Like, it looks flat. It looks good flat. So this is a little skyscraper that I've designed. It is supposed to be very cyberpunky. You know, it's got a little bit of color in it, which is good. It's got a lot of the cyan color. So we will be needing quite a lot of cyan terracotta and stuff. Because this is also cyan terracotta. We've got grey concrete here and here. And yeah, basically I want to start at least attempting to build this in the game. But something that I am using, and I'm using it more and more frequently. Oh, this is a problem. We need to get some pale oak. We probably won't do that today. But something that that's the wrong frog lights. Is frog lights, basically. Like, we need to get the frog light farm up and running, because I wanted green on these. I decided that was better. Anyway, and that's basically because, you know, like, there's a lot of frog lights in this, and I think moving forward, like in the cyberpunky feely stuff, there's just going to be a lot more frog lights just knocking around, making things glow. And right, look, I've got frog lights in this little structure that we never built, and I've got frog lights in this structure that we still haven't finished. And like, so we need frog lights, right? So I think that's the focus of what I'm going to be doing on the stream today. I'm going to be doing the frog lights and stuff, and we'll kind of go from there. This is the underwater segment. This is obviously above the water. So the above water segment, the way that I'm envisioning it in my head is I would really like it if it looked a little bit more grey, steel, that sort of stuff, very metallic, whereas the underground, the underwater bit is all the colours. Now, we'd still have colour in this, like, because I've got the cyan, right? And I think the cyan works very well. So each of the builds would have color, but maybe like each of the builds will have like one color instead of a mix of colors going through it. Whereas like underground, underwater, you've got the mix of colors kind of like being mixed in. You've got browns and blacks and bright orange and, you know, all that stuff, which I think's pretty cool. A cool concept and idea. And that was always going to be the original concept and idea. So, and I want the underwater to, yes, be colourful, but it needs to feel grimy. This ain't Phasmo. Why did okay, no, this ain't Phasmo Cyan. I changed the name of the stream before I went live. I know I did. Hold on. Now I need to remember what I goddamn put. Did that update? That better have update. Well, Twitch didn't care about it. No, I know it didn't. I updated that. I know I did. I'm not going crazy. I know I updated that. It's okay now. Okay. Well, that's still annoying. I obviously didn't hit okay or whatever when I did it. I remember. I'm not going crazy. I remember doing it. How you sign. So yeah, like, I think this is a good template of like the first sort of builds that I want to start building above the water, where all the farms are going to be, because we're going to be, the above water is the farms, the below the water is the colorful place that I'm going to be living in. I still need to decide whether inside the houses are going to be waterlogged or whether, you know, that we're going to keep them dry, kind of thing. So I still need to decide about that, but you know, one little thing at a time. And then obviously we've got this going on here. Now I have noticed, like, I apparently couldn't decide whether I wanted the green or the brown lights. And I think in the what's it world now. Hello there. Hello, how are you, Sam? What have you been up doing? Hold on. Let's clear that out. Get out of here. So yeah, what was I saying? I don't know. I don't remember. So yeah, I've done a few things. One of the things that I've started to notice, obviously the copper update has came through, so we've now got a copper chest plate and stuff. Something I would like to do with this later on down the line is create a giant room filled with all the different types of armor, with all the different armor trims and stuff. So I've got quite a lot of things to do if I want to do that, right? Like all the different variations. That's gonna take a while. So that's just something for me to just do in the background. I'll do that in my own time. I don't think I'm gonna focus on that on the stream. That's just something like, it'd be pretty cool to do that. Space engineers designing a new construction ship. Nice. Yeah, I've said it before, I'll say it again, I need to learn space engineers. I've never really spent the time to do that. It's the same with, like, stationeers, right? I feel like I know I would enjoy the thing, but hey, I've never actually got myself into it. So this, I feel like I didn't do on stream, and I don't think you guys have seen it. Like, I've extended the plinth out, and it now goes into a like a fishing hut. Up here in the fishing hut. If you have seen this, I apologize, but hey, up here in the fishing hut, I mean, this is basic. This was what my starter house was supposed to be, right? So you've got like, just, you know, just everything you get from fishing basically in here. So this is just a way of storing everything. So I just did a little bit. I was just playing around with it, and I was quite enjoying the process. And then I thought the rest of my storage could go back here at some point. Again, this is all starter house stuff. I'm way past starter house things now, but I'm lazy when it comes to building, and I never have inspiration. But I think it looks okay. I mean, I think it's fine, you know. It is what it is. A little bit of dark oak. I was pretty proud of the roof and stuff here. I think I stole the roof design off someone else, actually. I don't think this was my design. I think I was just like, I saw that and I was like, oh, that looks pretty cool. I'm gonna do that. But yeah, I mean, it's fine. It's okay. It does what it needs to do. And then over here, I was gonna have like a fishing net into the ocean or something like that, or maybe on this side, like a fishing net into the ocean. This is where they're catching the fish, because this is meant to be a fishing area, right? And then like a dock for the boats, and just little things like that, just to tick it away, but nothing mega. So I'm slowly doing that, and I think I'll continue doing that off stream. Like, that's probably not going to be a stream project. I am going to put the gravel and the smooth stone away. So yeah, in terms of the skyscraper, I have started to collect resources. We've got quite a lot of cyan terracotta, although I will tell you right now, that's not enough. And I've got quite a lot of like grey concrete powder and stuff, and cyan concrete powder and things. I've got loads of blue dye, but not much cyan dye. The red dye, pink dye, can't remember what those were for, but they were for something particular, I know. And I have no grey dye left. So once I've used this grey concrete powder, I'm going to have to deal with that. That is a bat. But anyway, that's beside the point for today, because I think I would like to start continuing my work on the Froglight farm, because that's what we're going to need. You can see there I've already started putting up a little bit of the skyscraper on this side, so I'll go and show you what we've got so far. I mean, I literally did this earlier this morning, and I was like, no, I'm going to save this. I'm not going to do this now. So I started by doing a dirt outline of where I wanted the skyscraper to go so that it could cover up the farm. And then this morning I just like started putting down some cyan terracotta. Obviously, you know, it's not nearly complete, but you know, it's a start. And I might just like chip away at this like off stream. I might do bits of it on stream. I don't know, we'll see. But yeah, you see, in game I've only got the green copper bulbs, like the fully oxidized ones, and that's because we don't have any honey, do we? No, I don't have a bee farm here. My bee farm is not here. And I'm not making a bee farm here, I don't think, because I've got a mega bee farm back at my original spawn. So, yeah. Something else that we have, I found another mending book, and I put it on my trident, which after I did it, I was like, oh, I wish I hadn't have done that, because tridents aren't great unless you're in the ocean, because once you throw it, you can't then throw it again until you get it back. So if you miss and then it goes miles away, you are potentially defenseless. So I don't know why I did that, but hey, when I say I got another mending book, that's from fishing. So now we have 4 mending items, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, 4. So yeah, I mean, I'm not overly keen on that. I think the reason why I wanted to try and switch it over to the trident was so that I didn't have to carry an arrow with me wherever I went, because that's annoying. Also, it works underwater, right? And if I'm like moving around underwater, then, you know, it is what it is. I do have another trident there, but I'm probably not going to do that one. That will probably become a Riptide trident when I get a chance, but hey, I mean, yeah. See, even with the trident, like, attacking the drowns, which it's supposed to be, like, better at doing than, like, things above ground, it takes 3 hits to kill the bloody drowned. So it's like, you know what I mean? It's like, is it really worth it? Because if you have a lot of drowned coming in on you, just use your fucking sword, right? Okay, so this is what I want to do. I want to get ready for... Nope. Doing a little bit more... I am going to take this bow. I'm not going to... doing a little more frog-related things. And I don't want to lose anything I don't need to take. I don't think we need an axe. Do we need a shovel? Yeah, probably actually. Maybe. Let's swap that one out. Actually, maybe it's worth doing the chest plate. So that's got the fire protection. I have 1 arrow. Well, if I've got this unbreaking, we can use like the 1,000,000 arrows I've got available to me. I don't have any fire potions. Interesting. So we might have to brew those up. I will always take a flint and steel with me when I go into the nether, because if for whatever reason I don't, like, a ghast hits the nether portal, I need to be able to relight it to get back. We'll take the ender pearls as well, because that's always useful. I'm going to take the golden apple as well, because in a pinch, you know. Ooh. What else do we need? Some more arrows. I'm just going to start like emptying out my arrows that I've got here. What I do want to do actually is just double check. 3-stream streak. Oh, I didn't know that that was a thing. Cool. That's pretty cool. What I want to check is what this frog-light farm looks like, because I don't remember. It's all the way over here. Oh, yes. I think, if I remember correct, like, everything in this is done. I just need to put the glass in on the top, and then we need to work out, like, the actual getting the frogs into the farm themselves. So that is probably the next bit. And then I'm thinking with this, instead of having like this here, we get rid of that, right? And we do like something like this, like around here. That, and this, right? Wait. Okay, and then we want iron golem. No, I want copper. Pumpkin, I think. Right? Yes. Then we want that to go into there. No, I don't want you to put things in this, right? And then like we just use the copper golem to sort stuff into the correct places, maybe. I really hope this is how this works. I don't actually know anything about the copper golems. Oh, that's not the right one. Right? Yeah, like something like that. That would be pretty cool. Yeah? And he just does all the sorting for me, maybe? I don't know. I just think that's a pretty cool little idea. Right? And we can have like 4 or 5 of them doing the same thing. How do you copper gold? Oh, wait, can you literally... Oh, you can make statues? How do you do that? I don't know how it works, because I've literally... So that we just like have like 3 of them doing the same thing, right? Like, yeah? It's been a thing for a long time. Got a 15 streak on someone else. Nice. And this would just be a pretty cool way of like sorting the items. You know? You know what I mean? Like, I think that would be pretty cool. And then like this could be on like a platform. And then my actual area, like it just leads into hoppers. Bear in mind, this is all in the nether, right? So we could just have this like leading into just an area below, which is my chamber where that I can, you know, grab things from. Nice and easy. So I like this idea. Anyway, right, so what we have here is 1, 2... I don't know what. I don't know how I was designing this. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, okay. So it's like 15 tall. So let's start boxing in the... Oh wait. Something else I wanted to check was how tall above the spawner are we going in the test world? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it's 7, including the spawner. The spawner counts as number 1. Remind me, chat, because I'll forget. I would like a fire breathing potion though, or 3 fire resistance potions, because we're gonna have to dip in the lava like multiple times, because we need to layer out the lava a little bit. Didn't mean that. We've got a little bit of yellow stained glass at the moment. So I might be able to place the yellow stained glass down. Okay, so let's see if we've got any fire potions. I've got the ability to make them, I believe. There's no point in me doing that, is there? So I don't know what I was trying to achieve there. What I do need though is some nether wart, please. Do I not have any? Wait, do I actually not have any? Ooh, I got some black and white dye here, which I didn't realize I had, and I've got a little bit of green. Cool. Do I not have any at all? I don't have any. Where's all my nether wart gone? I'm an idiot. I know where my nether wart is. I turned it into a farm, didn't I, Dumbo? It's all the way over here. I'm an idiot. I'd forgotten that's what I did. But it's fine. This is why I struggle to ever get anything done, because I'm forever moving back and forth between like the ocean and my starter base. Okay, well I don't need this much nether wart. Like this is an exaggeration, but I may as well go and take like a stack down. Well, it's close to a stack, right? I may as well take the stack down. Is there anything else over here that I need to take back with me? Probably not. We'll probably be okay. So we need red dye and we need orange dye. Well, red isn't too difficult to come across because we can get poppies for days. It's the yellow, I think. Right, this. You. Womble, what is wrong with you today? Like, that's such an easy... Like, knowing how to do this is so easy. Like, what is wrong with you? Is it redstone I need? I think it's redstone. I don't think it's glowstone. For the extension. So I get 3 orchid potion. No, stop putting it in the wrong... I questioned that myself years ago. What? What's wrong with me? My brain just isn't working right now. I don't know why. Screw it. It doesn't matter. We'll just... Yeah, why not? Okay, so the redstone adds time, right? I think. Well, yeah, it's got to, because the glowstone, the one that would add strength, isn't going to be effective here because fire resistance doesn't have that, so it has to be the redstone. Quietly lurch, munching on a cheese toasty. Ew. Why would you do that to toast? There we go. I will keep that over here and we'll keep that in my inventory because that's probably better. We don't need to keep the magma cream with me though. Potion of strength. I don't need the strength. I'm tempted to do 3 more fire resistant potions actually. Do I have 1 more glass vial knocking around somewhere? I know where there is one, but I don't really want to go all the way back. Got grey stained glass there. I didn't realise I'd made that either. Water breathing. Don't need that actually anymore, do we? Oh, I forgot I had a happy guest. We might have to do this actually at some point before we start building, like properly building the skyscraper, because having that flying around is not a bad idea. Having the ability to be able to fly and place blocks is pretty good. I do not have a 6th water bottle. Ugh. Okay, fine. I know I can craft one if I wanted. There was glass in one of those chests, but I refuse. Because I'm pretty sure I've got empty water bottles in the fishing hut. In fact, no, there won't be in this one. It'll be this one, maybe? Okay, so we've got strength and regen. But I'm pretty sure I've got empty bottles somewhere in here. Oops. Yes. We'll do... So that's how many fire breathing potions we'll do. We're going to do quite a few because I feel like I'm going to need quite a lot to get this done. I just have that feeling. I'm excited to use the copper golems though. Legit. actually really excited to use them because I've not considered it. And it was only the other day that I was like, wait, that solves my sorting problem for the Froglight farm. I need that one there. Okay, so we'll do one of those. Where's the redstone dust? Got plenty of that. So this is just going to take a while. We'll do this. I'm obviously not going to take all of the potions in with me. Actually, it might not be a bad idea. Oh, seriously, get out of here. I wish there was a quicker way to brew. I mean, at some point I'd like to do a actual potion farm, I guess. That'd be pretty cool. A potion room. I've had an idea on how to do that for a while, right? Oh no. I can hear you. I just can't see you. What I am going to do, I'm going to take off my golden chest plate so they don't break it before I've gone into the bloody nether. I think actually I'm just going to like take them out one at a time. What I might run out of blaze powder here. Do I have any more? I don't remember seeing any. Oh, we do have honeycomb. Nice. Okay, didn't know I had that. I don't remember seeing any blaze powder though. So I do have to be careful. Because I don't want to only make like half potions. I've got one blaze rod left. Okay, that's alright. This is fine. Just a little bit of patience is needed here. So they should all be awkward now, which they are, which is good. So we'll take out the nether wart, we can put that away, we don't need that anymore, right? Now we want to turn it all into magma cream. Are you kidding me? It's nearly about time to start running in an ad. Are you... Oh, get out of here. I don't have my trident with me. Ow. Did I get a trident out of that? I don't think so. Seriously, just go away! Do you know, I really, really wish this, which, when this gets close, it hurts hostile mobs, right? But I wish that the area of effect for that was way higher than what it actually is. It'd be a pretty good farm, actually. Like, drowned farm. Using those. I really wish that was the case. That would make underwater base is so much nicer because you wouldn't have to like block everything off. Because look, like it's stupid. Because they will literally just spawn like anywhere. It's so annoying. Oh well, it is what it is, right? Like, there's nothing I can really do about it. Okay, let's take those out. We'll take that out. And then the last thing we need to do... Some honey bottle there as well. Last thing I need to do is just add that in and pick the ones that have a 3-minute timer on. I will do that, then I know which ones I'm doing. Do. Nearly there. And all of these now should have 8 minutes of fire resistance, which is going to be perfect for me. And I didn't need any more blaze stuff. But we will need to go and get some like more blaze rods and stuff at some point. Blaze farm? I don't know how I feel about doing a blaze farm. Something I've never managed to actually figure out is how to do a blaze farm. I'll be honest, it's not been in my area of skill set, right? Like I wouldn't even know where to start with a blaze farm, to be honest. I'd probably have to look up a tutorial for it, like I did with the tree farm, which, by the way, that doesn't work anymore. I don't know what happened. It blew itself up. I don't know what happened, and because I didn't design it, I don't know how to fix it. Which is one of the reasons I don't like using tutorials and stuff. Okay, before I go in the nether, I am going to quickly just get a refresh of my drink. So I'll be back very, very, very shortly because I'm thirsty. I'll be back in a sec.